How the Roman Empire fell. Imagine living in an empire so powerful that everyone just assumes it'll last forever. The Roman Empire was basically the ultimate flex: massive armies, insane architecture, and more land than you could fit on a map. But here's the twist. Despite all that swagger, Rome didn't just crack, it completely collapsed. So, what went wrong? Was it lazy emperors, barbarians crashing the party, or something way deeper? Grab your popcorn, because we're about to break down how the Roman Empire fell and why it still matters today. The barbarians are coming. Fast forward to the 4th century AD. Rome has basically decided, hey, this place is too big to run, and split into the Western Empire and the Eastern Empire. Pattern interrupt. Hold up, splitting in half. That's like trying to fix a sinking ship by sawing it in two. Meanwhile, on Rome's borders, tribes were getting restless. The Goths, Vandals, Huns, these weren't just names for metal bands. They were fierce warriors watching Rome's weakness like hawks. And let's not forget Attila the Hun, who literally called himself the Scourge of God. Imagine having that as your Twitter bio. Rome tried everything, bribing invaders with gold, offering treaty, sharing them as mercenaries, but guess what? Paying off your enemies only works until they realize you're too weak to fight back. Then came 410 AD. The Visigoths, led by Alaric, did the unthinkable. They sacked the city of Rome. For the first time in 800 years, Rome was invaded. Imagine waking up in New York City and seeing barbarian horsemen galloping down 5th Avenue. Total panic. The last flicker of an empire after the sack of Rome. Things unraveled fast. The Western Empire was a mess. Broke, with no real plan to recover, constantly fighting civil wars, people losing faith that the government could protect them. And here's where the final curtain dropped. In 476 AD, a Germanic chieftain named Odoacer decided he'd had enough. He marched into Italy, deposed the last emperor, ironically named Romulus Augustulus, and said, "Yeah, we're done here." Question: can you think of a more poetic ending than the last emperor of Rome having the same name as its mythical founder? The Eastern Empire, Arca Byzantium, kept going for another 1,000 years, but the Western Roman Empire was finished. It didn't die in a single day. It crumbled piece by piece like a giant sandcastle being washed away by the tide. So what can we learn from Rome's collapse? Maybe that no empire is too big to fail. Maybe that corruption and greed will rot even the strongest foundations. Or maybe it's just a reminder that history loves to repeat itself if we're not paying attention. Pattern interrupt. And let's be honest, would you really want to live in a world without pizza? Because no Rome, no Italy. No Italy, no pizza. Just saying. Call to action: if you enjoyed this ride through the rise and fall of history's greatest empire, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We've got more epic stories, conspiracies, and forgotten secrets coming up next. And tell me in the comments, if you could time travel to ancient Rome, what's the first thing you'd do? Just maybe skip the gladiator fights. Thanks for watching, and remember, history isn't just about the past. It's the biggest story ever told.